What's up guys, Rodrigo here, welcome back to one more video. Today guys, Bitcoin chart, 4-hour time frame, and we have the Bollinger Bands. We are going to talk a lot about the Bollinger Bands, not only on the 4-hour time frame, but also on the weekly time frame, because we have a lot of important stuff that this indicator is showing for us. And this indicator right here is the indicator that measures the width of the Bollinger Bands. Very important for us on this video. It is a very simple indicator, and when it is high like here and here, for example, just shows that the Bollinger Bands are wide here and here. And when it is low like here, here and here, for example, it just shows that the Bollinger Bands are squeezing. We are squeezing right now, and this is very low, indicating for us that an explosive movement is ahead of us. So if that sounds interesting to you, stick with me until the end of this video. Of course guys, don't forget my favorite exchanges are linked on the description of this video. The first one is going to be Bybit, my favorite one, and they are giving to you up to $30,000 bonus. So if you are searching for a new exchange, I would recommend you to use this, and also Bitflex. Bitflex doesn't require KYC, so if you want to keep trading anonymously, you know already Bybit is requiring KYC, so I would recommend you to use Bitflex. Finally, coming to the Bitcoin chart, before I show you the Bollinger Bands, guys, I want to show you this bullish falling wedge right here, and we finally broke it to the upside. But if I show you the volume right here, it is still a decreasing volume, and we didn't see absolutely no spike in the volume here at the moment that we were breaking this to the upside. So this is of course a red flag to this pattern, and if from this point we are going to start to go down on the Bitcoin price, of course this previous resistance here is a level that could support the price action, and after this one, of course, I would tell that the previous resistance of the bigger one would be the next level of support for the Bitcoin price. Talking a little bit about the bullish scenario for Bitcoin, I can show you this Binance chart, and as you can see, we have a slight difference right here on the price section, and on this chart right here, you can see that we broke the symmetrical triangle to the upside, and we broke above the most important level of resistance, which on the other chart right here, we are still below the level of this resistance. But coming back to this one, guys, we broke already above this previous resistance, and it is exactly right now acting as a new support for us, guys. Yes, we came all the way down to retest it, and it is being so far a good support for the price action. And also, if I bring here the Bollinger Bands, you can see that this level is also the support of the Bollinger Bands. And Bitcoin is Bitcoin, right? So if we actually get supported by this level and start to see some pumpy action right here, of course that the other chart is also going to follow this movement, meaning that if we are going to be supported there, here we are going to see also some pumpy action, and probably the explosion that we are waiting because of this Bollinger Band squeeze right here, it is going to be to the upside. And looking right now only at the Bollinger Bands, guys, you can see that every time that we squeeze right here, we had a huge movement to the upside, almost 5%, here as well, 3%, followed by 5% once more, here once more, 5% movement. And if from this point right here we are going to have a similar movement, it means that we are going to definitely break the level of this resistance. Of course, if we are going to the upside. And if the explosion is going to be to the downside, you can see that very easily we can come back all the way down to the level of this previous big resistance of this falling wedge. And now finally talking about the weekly time frame, you can see that the Bollinger Bands are also squeezing right here. And of course, the bigger the time frame, the more important it is. And if we bring together with this chart the Bollinger Bands width, you can see that we are on a very low range right here, guys, right here at 0.2, and we have actually never been this low in the Bitcoin entire history. So what I am basically telling you is that a very big, strong, powerful movement is ahead of us on the Bitcoin chart. And as you can see, the previous times that this indicator was this low, guys, we always had a very important big movement. 100% on this case. Here's another example, 63%. Right here we have an even bigger movement of 500%. Here the same story, we had 250%, and we can scroll back here forever, guys, and see that every time that this indicator was low, we had huge explosive movements. And if we also consider the phase of the Bitcoin cycle that we are, you can see right here that after topping out right here on this bull cycle, we needed 59 bars, 59 weeks until we find the bottom of the bear market. Here the same thing, we peaked in 2017, and after this we needed 50 bars, 50 something weeks until the bottom was in. And right now, from the top that we had on the previous cycle, we can see that the bottom was formed already after 54 bars. So probably the bottom of this bear market here is already in as well. And if we are going to see this spike, this huge movement to the upside, then it is probably the beginning of the bull cycle. But of course, guys, don't FOMO, because this movement doesn't have to be to the upside. As I said already, it just shows that a big explosive movement is ahead of us. We can unfortunately also go to the downside. And if you're a subscriber already, you know that I've been warning you about some bearish indications and signs on the bigger time frames, guys. So actually, my personal opinion, I don't care if this movement is going to happen to the upside or if this movement is going to happen to the downside. Because either way, we are going to have opportunities of making some trades and making some money. And if this explosion happens to the downside, it is cool for me as well, because then we would be having another opportunity of buying and accumulating Bitcoin cheaper. And that's it for today, guys. Thank you very much for being here with me until the end. If you like this content, don't forget to smash the like button. If you're not a subscriber, subscribe, hit the bell, and I see you in the next time. Stay focused!